Question: out of these three, who was Barca's best striker? Many would say Arsenal simply lacked the mentality to win the league. Others would say Baldy. He's gentrified the Prince Charles Invitational. However, Arsenal fans would say your boy Saliba, missing from key games, which correlated with Arsenal's downfall. He's not exactly on the level of, but let's keep it a stack. He was money for Arsenal this season, and if you're having to rely on a dude with a girl's hairstyle, it only spells trouble. So tying him down to a new contract was very important. And if he can be fit for most of the season, that is an asset. Remember, kids, defenses wins you league titles, which is also where he comes in. Arsenal are acting fast, addressing the issues they had last season with a view of taking one more step to achieve the EPL glory that they were so close to getting. And I personally want Arsenal to win the league title before Messi retires. Because... No, F-Code doesn't cut. Hold on, Ricardo, why are you laughing?
That means they haven't won something since 2004, which is coincidentally the year Messi debuted. So these guys haven't won shit.
Wait,
hold on.
That's actually true too.
Don't tell me that. Messi went through the start of his career, his peak, and ending with his World Cup. And all that time, Arsenal never won. Next up, it is out with the Swiss Granites, who joins him, Bayer Leverkusen, and another departure. So you get rid of him, and if you hit that upgrade button, well, more specifically, and it will cost this much. Look, it's a crazy amount. And I'm not going to shy away from the fact that 100 milli for Declan Rice is an insane amount. On the other hand, the market has gone wild. And you're adding that English tax and the fact that this is the heart and soul of West Ham, you come up with that price. Does Rice make Arsenal league champions? He can help them, and he'll be a huge upgrade. But that question can only be answered by he needs to ensure that in those key games, when the pressure is on, his players can execute. The talent is there. The quality is there. So is the chemistry. It's just about that winning psychology being the final piece to being champions. Perhaps that's where Rice comes in, to bring in the trophy-winning mentality. From him, to him, and him, to him. Can you name a greater downgrade? But the streets claim the shirt number in 2023 no longer matters since he took the number 7. Ten Hag has put heavy stocks on Mount, and let's not lie, he is a good player and will be useful. But one thing to note though,
no loyalty to this guy. He didn't come from our academy. He came from Chelsea Football Club. No one go look at the when this was posted. Look at the replies. Negative. In my lifetime, I have not seen a signing that Man United has made that has this amount of negativity already on it. I don't, even people will even say Fellaini. Even Fellaini.
Mount will have to prove a lot of skeptical United fans wrong. Many feel he's overpriced, not needed, and that money should have been focused more on a striker. I say Tiff. Trust in Ten Hag. If Mount cooks, the Hag will have the last laugh. Side note, is nobody going to address the fact that dude recorded this message looking like a budget discount Super Saiyan? In better news, many would say Onana was one of the best players in that UCL final and is one of the best modern day keepers today. Put simply, he's a light years ahead of the fax machine merchant. This is a signing that could transform Man United. A much better keeper, meaning less of this and more of this, and his distribution could make Man United's counters even more dangerous. The deal is very close, so if United were to screw this up now, someone needs a sack. The Chelsea clear-out is in full swing. We've said goodbye to some I was sad to see go, while others. Meanwhile, all hands are on deck for Caicedo. A midfield of him and him, would cook. With Kovac and Kante out, it is vital that Chelsea rebuild and rebrand their midfield. And I'm sorry, my midfielder is a World Cup winner and also won the Best Young Player award. We are in very good hands. A lot of time and abuse has passed since this moment, and I still hold him partly to blame for Cristiano winning that UCL. But in 2023, Dybala is a great asset to a team and still has amazing technique with that left foot. Chelsea getting first dibs for 10 mil would be a great deal. And if that doesn't work, sue me. I'll take him back. Oh, before you comment, let me double down. Heading over to Italy now, and AC Milan are making some interesting moves. After a very poor defense of their title, they are closing in on a deal for the cheek and the sick. Both players who have no place at Chelsea, but who could really bring some quality to the midfield and attack for Milan. Loftus-Cheek was ravaged by injuries. When he's been fit, his ability to carry the ball and balance is great to have in any midfield. And as sad as it is to see such a talented academy prospect leave, this is the best move for his career. A team that needs him and a change of scenery. Captain America needed this move. With the World Cup coming around soon, he needs to be at a club where he is consistently playing in attack and a club that values him as an important piece of the attack. If he can bring this form to Milan, then this would be a great signature for Pioli's boys. Over in Spain, could this be the new rising star of football and its new generation? Look, the last time YouTube Comps was used to buy a player, this happened. But Arda Guler, aka Dagul, looks nice. Can dribble, has grace on the ball, and is very intelligent in how he uses his left foot. He plays on the right wing though, which means a battle against these two. See, competition is always good. But at the same time, would it not be better for the Turkish side if their brightest talent was in a team where he's guaranteed first in football? But who rejects Real Madrid and Carlo? Also, if he really is that talented, then he'll be good enough to hold down regular minutes. What do they say? Always bet on yourself. Over in Catalan country, I was told the Brazilian Rock was secured and he would wear the famous colours come January 2024. Now, I'm hearing that Roque's club in Brazil are still waiting for documents from Barcelona in order to make all this official. It really seems your boy is back in the accounting office. The more and more I hear about the financial struggles of Barcelona and how it takes 2 lifetimes to sign a player, the more I'm convinced these two are brothers, half-brothers, cousins, something. Inside job tax. If Roque comes through and really is as clinical as they say he is, it would be the perfect time given the age of Lewandowski and Barcelona needing to start grooming a future number 9. Question, out of these 3, who was Barca's best striker? In Germany, Bayern Munich are still looking to try and do the impossible and bring Harry Kane in during the summer. However, Oga Levy ain't happy, because reports say both the Tuchel and Kane have actually talked about the move. Everyone knows that negotiation starts with 100 mil when Levy is concerned, and it will take more than that for your boy Daniel to even consider him leaving. Personally, I don't see it happening, with the more likely scenario being that Kane stays 1 more year with Spurs and Angie Martinez and leaves on a free in the summer to Man United. In that event, Bayern's alternative? There is little chance of this happening, as I know Pep likes him and he is an important backup to the Earl of Norway. But hear me out. If you are Alvarez, star of the World Cup, pivotal to winning that trophy, would you be happy playing backup to anyone? Whereas, Bayern can offer you the chance of being their first choice striker if the Kane deal falls through. Would be very tempting. Remember him and his epic disaster classes in the UCL? That's where Kim Min-Jae comes in. Highly rated defender who was key in Napoli's league win, and getting him for that 50 mil release clause, great deal. Oh, please tell me, has the captain of his side ever released a video informing the club he wishes to relinquish the armband? that L on the final day of the season is still affecting Dortmund. And over in France, big boys in Paris are making their moves as they try to again chase the elusive UCL. Asensio, Ugarte, Skriniar, and with Luis Enrique taking over the racist, this is a start. No big names, no egos, no superstars, and perhaps this is the beginning of a cohesive team that can work well with Mbappe. Yeah, about that. The ultimatum has been set and Judgment Day is upon us. PSG and Nasser have told Mbappe that July 31st is a deadline for him to make a decision. Either sign an extension or get sold. This could very well be the summer that Mbappe joins Real Madrid. Or, hey, look, a guy can dream. A guy can dream. But what if Mbappe doesn't sign the extension and nobody comes in for him, knowing he'll be free next summer? Does Luis Enrique then bench the Prince of Paris? Hell no. Mbappe holds all the cards and can fill with LSG one more time before moving to Madrid on a free. Side note, a rapper way past his prime with an odd dress sense and crazy mood swings, or a World Cup GOAT, face of the biggest sport in the world, and cover of multiple FIFA games. Support the kid by becoming a Patreon member. Your support on this platform would really be appreciated. And as a thank you, gain access to some exclusive content crack for you all to enjoy. And you can also take a little bit of a sneak peek at videos for free just to get a vibe of the content you will get on there. Choose your tier and enjoy that content crack on patreon.com/halfhope. We ride!